Hello everybody, this is Daryl at hudsonscustommachining.com. This video is for Rick in Ohio, and this is part 2. You can go back and reference part 1 and see what we started with. Rick, I just wanted to let you know I've got your new bearing made. This is the rear end bell, and I've got your new bearing in there. Turned out real nice. And just wanted to make this quick video and show you real quick what I did with your rotor and how nicely it cleaned up. I disassembled all of that centrifugal switch mechanism, took it all apart, took it off the rotor and took it all apart, cleaned everything real good, got your new springs on there, made sure that all of this is working real good, everything's real free and works great. But look how nicely it cleaned up. Really nice. And clean your rotor out real good. I think part of the problem with your vibration, Rick, let me turn the scanner off. Rick, there was a little bend in the shaft in the rear end back here, in the very back end of the shaft. But I think a lot of your problem was coming from all of the crud that had built up down inside this rotor here. And you'll see I've got it all cleaned out. But there was a lot of crud built up. And if you get more crud down on this side than you do on these other two sides, it's going to add weight. And it's going to cause a balance issue, which is going to cause vibration. So hopefully when I get all this back together, that will have taken care of everything. So got your new thrust washers on here, and I'm getting ready to put this thing all back together, but I wanted to show you this rotor, show you how nicely it cleaned up. And so I'll be getting this back together, and I'm going to take a look at that front bearing too. I wanted to put the motor back together and see how it does. If it doesn't need a new front bearing, we won't do it. But before I took this motor apart, I didn't feel any slop in between the rotor shaft and the front bearing. I couldn't feel any play in there, so maybe it won't need a front bearing. But I'll put it together, see how it runs, check it out, see what it looks like, and if I determine that it does need a new front bearing, I'll go ahead and do that for you. So anyway, I'll go ahead and stop this now, and we'll label this as part 2, and then of course there will be a part 3. As I get everything all wrapped up, I'll make a part 3 and show you the motor running and everything before I send it out to you. So Rick, take care. I'm going to get back on this motor here, and we'll talk to you soon.